All right, guys, so today we're going to talk about changing the nozzle on an Ender 3. What you want to do for your very first step, we're going to get right into this here. If it's not already heated, you want to preheat PLA. All right, we don't have to do the bed, we can just do the hot end. And wait for that to come up to temperature, and then you want to remove your filament from the hot end. All right, so we are up to temp, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to release the tension on the extruder, and I'm going to attempt to pull this filament out. All right, so it's coming out now, no problem. All right, so our next step is we want to move our Z-axis or our Z-axis up. So we're going to go to Move Axis from the Motion menu, and we're going to go to Move Z. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to crank this to, I don't know, maybe 120. And as you can see, we're moving up right now. And all this is for is to allow me to get under here really easily, so I'm not like crouched down under the machine. You want to remove both of these screws here. Be careful not to lose them, because they are kind of tiny. And this basically holds the fan assembly over the hot end. And now you can see your hot end. So you want to be careful with these wires, and what you want to do is peel this little silicone boot off, and now that gives you access directly to the nozzle. Now they give you this little wrench to be able to take the nozzle out. I mean, you can use a socket if you do have one, but you want to make sure that your hot end is in fact hot before you go to take this out. All right, because if any melted plastic is in there, you want it to move freely. Now, obviously, this will be hot if your temperature is on, so you just want to be careful pulling this out. You don't want to burn your fingers. And that's all there is to removing your nozzle. If you saved all of the parts that came with your Ender 3, it does come with a spare nozzle. You can buy these. You can buy them on Amazon or, you know, any 3D printer part supplier. Probably buy my Micro Center, I assume. What we're gonna do now with this heated still is we're gonna screw this into here. Then we're gonna use our little wrench again. And we're gonna tighten it. And you don't wanna crank too much, right? If you start seeing this whole assembly starting to bend, you're probably tight enough. All right, so we got the nozzle changed. All we're gonna do is put our little silicone boot back on here now. We're gonna take our fan shroud, and then one way to get these small screws in really easily is just to put it on the end of your Allen wrench. It should not slip off. And then just get it started in there. Make sure not to cross thread it. You'll know when it's going in good. If it's, you know, if it gives you some resistance, then it's most likely cross-threading. You don't want to damage that. And now you can see we have our new nozzle installed. I'm going to load up some PLA now. We'll purge it through, and we'll try a print and see how this works. All right, and we have our PLA loaded. So what we can do is we can just go to Motion, and we're going to move Axis. And we're gonna move extruder, and I like to move it at 10 millimeters. It just moves it a little bit quicker. And then I'm just gonna hit 10, and we're gonna watch it. All right, our first layer looks pretty good with the other nozzle. I was getting a bunch of little pieces like kind of raised up in here. So I'm gonna chalk that up to a bad nozzle. I'm using the same exact filament, same settings, same STL file on my SD card, and it's printing a heck of a lot better, and all I did was change the nozzle. So definitely either had a clog or the tip of that nozzle was kind of damaged a little bit from hitting these little clips here. But thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe. Please hit that like button. I'm gonna have a ton more videos coming your way. I got some cool time lapses and stuff I'm editing now that I'm gonna load onto the channel on the shorts and whatnot. But thanks for watching.